Let's shift from the NBA to the WNBA and the WNBA champion Seattle Storm. And joining us now is Sue Bird. And Sue, you guys open the season on national TV Saturday, a high noon start against Phoenix. You know, how does it feel to get this thing going again?
It feels good, you know. To some degree, it feels like I never left Seattle from last summer. You know, we're all really excited about Saturday. Should be a full house, which is great. We get our rings, get to see the banner, and of course, take on Phoenix. That should be fun.
Yeah, I mean, what an exciting time for you guys. I mean, I see where, you know, the GMs are polled around the league. They're picking the Storm to win it again. You're picked as the top point guard, and Lauren Jackson picked as the top center/forward, and Brian Agler's the top coach among all these GMs in the WNBA. That's a lot of high praise to start the season.
Yeah, you know, we're fortunate. We had pretty much everybody back from last year. Those that aren't with us, we were able to replace with players like Katie Smith, which was a huge acquisition for us. So I think there's definitely some hype, there's some expectations, but that's okay.
You know, you've been here for so long, and it seems like the Storm are always one of those teams year in and year out that have a target on their backs. Now you definitely have that big target. Do you like playing that role of the favorite, or would you rather be the underdog going into the season, or maybe kind of slide under the radar?
I'm definitely a fly under the radar kind of girl, but you know, you gotta take it however it comes. Last year, you know, a lot of people didn't pick us, and that kind of motivated us. This year, like you said, the bullseye's on our back, so that's got to motivate us.
Yeah, I would think that you, especially with a veteran team, you guys will be able to handle that pressure a little bit more.
Yeah, we're lucky to have a lot of vets. You know, I forget what the number is, but someone was telling me the other day that we have, like, I don't know, 9 of us have won. There's like 15 total rings in there, something like that. So we've definitely got some people with experience.
Let me ask you about Katie, because the first thing that impressed me about the Storm organization is that you have this window. Every team seems to have a window to win a championship. You're in that window, yet the Storm go out and they make this deal and they bring in Katie. Right. That's just like, are you kidding me? You load it. How does that make you feel as a player to know your organization is doing things like that?
Oh, it feels great. You know, Katie, she's just a perfect fit for our team. And for us, for our GMs, for our coaches, to be able to go out there and get her, to attract her, I think speaks a lot. You know, it speaks to our organization, it speaks to the players, the coaches, everything. So for her to want to come, as well as for us to be able to go get her, kind of goes both ways.
Well, tell me about your offseason, because we're so used to getting to camp a little bit late, along with Lauren and some other players. This year, you got to camp on time. How was the offseason for you? Because it seems like it never ends for you.
Yeah, this offseason was good. I went back to Russia, so it was my 7th year. But I'm beginning, it's growing on me. I kind of like it now. But the good thing is that I didn't go till January. So we finished here October. I had World Championships. That kind of, put me in November. I got home. And so I had 2 months to just do nothing, which was great. I had some weddings to go to, some things like that. So it was nice just to be normal, not have basketball on my mind.
Normal. Yeah, I guess that's not much of a feeling you get as a pro athlete. But when you talk about the World Championships, how was it for you, playing for your country?
It was great. Every time I've played USA basketball, I've had such a fun experience. You're picked to represent your country. You're going against other countries' best. It's really, really challenging. World Championships is like 9 games in 13 days or something like that. So it was a challenge, but we were able to get that goal back from Lauren. So I'm happy about that.
All right, you bring up Lauren. I think recently there was breaking news that she admitted, finally, that she's 6'6", and she's been listed as 6'5". Have you guys had some fun with that?
I've always known that. Every time we've been in public and she tries to claim that 6'5", I'm quick to change it.
What do you think? What was behind that? Just so much pressure? Just finally just say, you know what? Yeah, I'm 6'6", so what?
I guess to her, I mean, I don't know, I'm 5'9", I have no idea. But for her, there was something about 6'6", that was just too tall.
Yeah.
It was just too tall for her.
Well, that's interesting. It's just a little fun for you guys. Seattle Storm opened the season at home Saturday, national television, high noon at the Key against Phoenix. And Sue, we appreciate you coming in. I know you're going to have a lot of fun this season, and good luck trying to regain that championship and defend it.
Thank you very much.